Hello everybody and welcome back to Landmatic Game Wednesday. It's your favourite day of the week because it is the football review. It's Series 1, episode number 3 now is going to be, and again, we've got a few FA Cup replays to talk about today. We've also got some Premier League games as well as a few things in the Football League. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. Alright, so because we uploaded on a Monday last week, we're going to have to talk about Tuesday the 17th of January, their results, where it was FA Cup replay night number 1, where AFC Wimbledon got a 3-1 win against Sutton United. Sutton United got a 3-1 win against AFC Wimbledon, got it right that time, which is great for them. They're through to the fourth round. I'm not sure I think they got, was it Brighton they got? No, that was Lincoln. I'm not sure who they got in the next round, but very good win for Sutton to be able to get through past a League 1 opposition. And it was also Championship versus League 2, where Barnsley were knocked out at home by Blackpool by 2-1. Elsewhere, there wasn't really any other shocks apart from Lincoln City, who beat Ipswich Town by 1 goal. There was a few games in the African Cup of Nations, but none of them were really very exciting. So let's see what happened on Wednesday the 18th. Okay, so on Wednesday the 18th, it was FA Cup replay night number 2, where Liverpool scraped past Plymouth with a 1-0 win. Lucas with the head, his first goal in 7 years. His last goal was in a Europa League group game 7 years ago. That was basically all there was really on that night. Those two other FA Cup replays. Newcastle beat Birmingham, Southampton beat Norwich. Let's move on to Friday the 20th, where again, not much really happened apart from Brighton got a shock win against Sheffield Wednesday. Brighton are doing alright, but you would expect Sheffield Wednesday to have beaten them. There was an entertaining game in League 1 where Port Vale got a 2-2 draw against Bury. But let's move on to the big one, Saturday the 21st of January. Well, I think this might be my least favourite episode so far because, oh dear, it was 20th versus 2nd. It was Liverpool versus Swansea. Oh my lord. To go 2-0 down to bottom of the league is just atrocious for Liverpool. I didn't actually watch the game because I was going to MK. You may have seen the vlog, if not, check it out after you've watched this. But I was listening to it on the radio. It didn't sound like Liverpool playing well at all. And Swansea went 2-0 up. We got it back to 2-2, I think. And then Swansea went and scored with 15 minutes to go, Sigurdsson. But to be second and lose to bottom of the Premier League, first game with their new manager, is not really good enough, to be honest, in terms of what I expect of Liverpool. Elsewhere in the Premier League, Bournemouth and Watford played it out for a 2-2 draw. Middlesbrough got a thumping from West Ham, but I'm not sure there's been a game yet. Middlesbrough haven't scored at home. It was 3-1 the score, and Man United scored all the goals with the Britannia, but they scored one for the other team, and it was a Juan Mata own goal, and then Rooney obviously got the record as well. So Stoke won, Manchester United won. Again, Man United should be doing better against teams like Stoke, but obviously Stoke is a hard place to go, and it always has been for the top teams. Down at the bottom of the table, Sunderland, they lost to West Brom. You would have thought that'd be a chance to try and stay up. And Manchester City, they went 2-0 up, I think, against Spurs, and then Spurs came back and got a 2-2 draw, which is a good point for them. I was quite glad that Man City were winning because they wouldn't have overtaken Liverpool, but now Spurs have overtaken them, which isn't really very good at all. Preston, they got a decent draw away at Aston Villa in the Championship. Derby got a 3-2 win against Reading. Reading not doing too well this season. Newcastle absolutely thumped bottom of the table, Rotherham by 4-0. As you expect them to do so. Norwich got a 3-1 win over Wolves. Norwich aren't doing too well either. Really, Barnsley bounced back after that embarrassing FA Cup defeat to Blackpool with a 3-2 win over Leeds United. In League 1, there was I wouldn't say it was a cracker of a game, but it was a high-scoring game, an 8-goal thriller between Milton Keynes Dons and Northampton. It was a 5-3 win for Milton Keynes. At 4-2, I thought we could honestly come back and get a point, but obviously that didn't happen. I have made a vlog of that video, so if you want to go and check it out, go and do so after you've watched this. There's a few postponed games actually in League 1 as well. Peterborough scraped a 1-0 win away at Swindon as well in League 1. Walsall got a massive win as well over Bristol Rovers. Not that much really to talk about in League 2. That's just about it. So let's move on to what happened on Sunday. Alright, now into Sunday, where Southampton in the early kick-off got a decent 3-0 win against Leicester. That'll give them a good boost and let them go on for the rest of the season. I would have thought Leicester being sort of around the same position as Southampton after last season, but obviously they're not. And obviously Southampton, a great win for them. Arsenal scraped a 2-1 win against Burnley. I think Burnley, by the sounds of it, I did watch the game, which doesn't really help, but by the sounds of it, they actually probably deserved to get a point out of that one. And Chelsea obviously carried on their run, 2-0, well, not a run, but they obviously carried on their points gap at the top of the table with a 2-0 win over Hull City, which was good for them. And there was nothing else really on Sunday that happened apart from those Premier League games. Let's see what happened on Monday night. Well, guys, to be honest with you, absolutely nothing happened on Monday night. There was just 2 African Cup of Nations games, an international friendly between Uzbekistan and Georgia, and a National League South game. So there wasn't really much to report on there. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It is episode number 3 of the football review. Leave a like if you want to see more of the football review. And that is just about it. Until next time, I'll see you later.